Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video today. It's a weird one because we have Flyrium creating the problem, right? The problem is there, and then they try to sell us the solution. It's two different ways to go, and it seems to be popping up this weekend. And what do I mean by that? Well, you guys know that the 2x rotation is always there. We're gonna have the 2x on Ancients, then a week of 10x comes, weekend of 10x comes, and then a 2x of Sacreds, and then a weekend of 10x, and then a 2x on Voids, and so on and so forth. Okay, unless there's like an anniversary event, and they'll change things up. But this weekend we're gonna have the 2x on Ancients. There's nothing new about that, but there also will be a 10x chances on one of the champions that provides the solution in a way, okay, for Fire Knight 10, the hard mode 10. If you don't know already, hard mode 10 for Fire Knight is one of the most difficult parts of the game at the moment, and only a number of key champions is required and can actually push through and beat this dungeon. And if you don't have this champion right here, Valkyrie, then you're in a little bit of a trouble. She makes this a little bit easier. I'm not gonna say it makes it a breeze or easiest thing as possible, but it does help to have a counterattack buff skill. One of the 3 champions in the game, a game of 800 champions or something, and we have 3 champions that provide a buff like that. It's kind of insane. And then a big shield based on her defense, so you make her really tanky, and then you also have the big shield and the counterattack buff, which helps you get those attacks back in onto the boss. So it's really interesting, to say the least, on how they provide this, because I did ask in the past Plarium on whether they're gonna attend to how difficult the Fire Knight 10 is compared to all the other dungeons, which seem more doable compared to the Fire Knight. But yeah, even if you see here the teams of the week on stage 9, which I can't see stage 10 because I didn't really bother pushing, you'll see champions such as Cardiel and Valkyrie being featured in almost any team. So I'm expecting a Cardiel 10x as well, right? Cardiel 10x, cheeky Cardiel 10x would be fun if they added that. But yeah, as you can see, pretty common theme to have the Valkyries there pop up. And if you're somebody, by the way, who wants to dive into more on the hard mode 10 and how to speed tune your team, there's this website right here. I'll put it down in the description below, which is like combination of work between the person who did the raid toolkit and some other people, Pavo included from our clans. So definitely check that out if you have the time and you're interested. I'll put the link down below in the comments. But let's get to the remaining part of the video, which I'm going to showcase, guys, my Valkyrie. My Valkyrie is very interesting because I've now built her as a nuker, okay? So I do have 2 Valkyries, so I can build one for Fire Knight specifically, and then the other one will be my nuker. Here she is. I have her with interesting build, right? Look at that. 170 speed, 6.3 thousand defense, 254 crit damage, and with a little bit of accuracy. The little bit of accuracy there is intentional. And the reason for that is that she can actually steal Terminator with a passive, which is this one. This champion's Terminator will be increased by 10% each time an enemy champion places a buff. Enemy champions will have their Terminators decreased by 10% for each buff they receive. So this is pretty cool. And her A1 can also decrease Terminator when she attacks targets with buffs. Plus the A2 I covered already. So the A1, really cool. Masteries, Helm Smasher, and the support tree basically for extra accuracy. Didn't go defense for that extra, you know, a little bit of defense and just doing more damage. I went accuracy because I wanted also like bigger shields and you know, that chance to decrease the Terminator. Plus this one, Evil Eye, is very strong. It's a very strong mastery, one of the strongest in the support tree, I would say, for any person looking to have more control in their group of champions going into any part of the game that perimeter manipulation is possible, right? So let's see here what she can do with that 6,000 defense. It's not the highest I can go, but with the Savage set on her, it's a pretty good number to have. So I'll show you guys in the arena of like a sample team that you can use with something like that. So you would need, I would say, a defense up buff. A defense up buff can be provided by multiple champions, but Tiffy is a really cool example of having also a top-notch champion, okay, with that. So Valkyrie in there. Do I need to add more stuff? Yeah, I mean, let's add the lockout, and then if things get weird, we'll also have UDK there to tank things. Actually, with the bombs there, we might need a cleanser. So where's my nice cleanser there? Put the extra accuracy there. Boom. We'll go in there. It's not a team that I use commonly, but I just want to showcase the power of that 250 or so crit damage. Not amazing, but it's still there. So we lock out the enemies. Pretty cool. We already have control. Any team would have done good once you establish a lockout, but I just want to show the damage, right? So we even apply a hex. So let the enemies start hitting us. It's not gonna matter much. Once I can get my turn in with Valkyrie, she's a little bit slow actually for my taste. So wow, she's really slow compared to everybody else. All right, okay, let's see both the damage and hopefully the shield if we manage. Look at that shield. Look at all that shield plus the counterattack buff, and we managed to kill the whole team. The petrification actually reduces damage received, so that's probably why we couldn't get him down. But yeah, you can see Valkyrie, one of her uses is like, so you don't build her like that for other parts of the game, like the clan boss, which I do recommend people trying here on clan boss as well. There's multiple teams out there that can use a Valkyrie, and I would recommend searching it if you manage to get her. It's not like I'm against having a 2x 10x for such a good champion, but it feels a little bit you know, as a solution to the Fire Knight issue that exists already in the game. I'm not saying they're intentionally doing it, but I have a feeling that they know Valkyrie is being used by the majority of teams fighting Fire Knight 10, and they think, okay, maybe they want to push for a +4. Who knows? Maybe a big whale wants to do that. Yeah, see, there you go. Better chances to get her. But yeah, I do have 206 shards. I doubt I will be pulling any of the shards. I have 2 Valkyries already. I don't need an extra one. I'm gonna wait hopefully for something like a guaranteed from ancient shards. Until that time, I'll be saving those up, and it's gonna be funny on how high this number might go until that time comes. It might never come. So it's gonna be weird if I have like 500 ancients just through collection of, you know, the small packs that I might be buying, or the ancients that I get from either dungeon farming or you know, the clan boss rewards or any kind of rewards where we get ancient shards. Those we seem to get a lot more common than anything else. Anyway guys, this was the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.